Ever since the Supreme Court overturned Roe versus Wade, we've seen protests break out in D.C. and across the country. A half dozen abortion rights advocates were arrested and charged tonight after an eye-catching protest on top of a D.C. construction crane. The protesters from womensmarch.com demanded President Biden do more to protect the right to abortion after the Supreme Court struck down Roe. Bruce LaShan is live at Florida Avenue and North Capitol Street with the latest. Bruce, you saw them up there, and then you saw them when they finally came down.
I did indeed, Leslie. D.C. police just got all the protesters off this about 150-foot tall crane right here. It took them off to jail. But the activists say protests like this are going to continue.
Anything you want to say?
The activists from Florida, Texas, and Michigan arrested by police after spending about 8 hours up on the construction crane. They slipped past fences early Tuesday morning and climbed up the crane tower about 130 feet. Then they crawled out the treacherous jib to unfurl a banner demanding Biden do more to protect abortion rights over the busy rush hour traffic at North Capitol and Florida Avenue.
We're going to continue to put on pressure. We are hearing very loud and clear from our bases that this is a beginning. They want continued escalation, and we intend to meet the moment with that escalation.
Police used bolt cutters to remove a man who had chained himself inside the crane ladder to keep officers from getting past him. The other 4 protesters agreed to walk back down, slowly and very carefully.
You're not taking any position on their movement or anything?
Give a damn. Why the hell they got to pick my crane?
The crane's owner says the protest forced him to idle about 250 people working on a new building for the nonprofit so others might eat. In construction, he says, if you don't work your 8-hour shift, you do not get paid. And he says some of his workers are returning citizens.
Probably averaging somewhere around $25, $30 an hour almost.
Times 8.
Times 8, times 250. What's that? It's a lot of money.
Anything you want to say?
The protesters offered no apologies.
We have entered a new era of American politics, one in which a constitutional right has been rolled back in a deeply undemocratic process.
Police expected to charge these protesters with unlawful entry at minimum. There's talk as well of other charges, but we're still trying to get details on that. Leslie?
All right, Bruce, thank you. And